What's going on, everybody? It's Lights Out from MaddenDaily.com, and we are starting our Road to the Top 100 series. We did this in Madden 13, and we are back. We don't want to just show Madden Ultimate Team content on the channel, so we're going to be rocking with some ranked games, starting with the Houston Texans. And not only are we trying to get into the top 100, but each game that we play is going to have a side challenge. This challenge for today's game is for DeAndre Hopkins to get 5 passing touchdowns. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Probably won't happen, but that's what we're going to attempt to do. The reason why we're doing these side challenges is just in case we're playing against an opponent that isn't that good. There's always an additional incentive of watching and for us to play to enjoy it. So this actually, my opponent right here is pretty good. The 5 touchdowns is probably going to be impossible. There I almost beat my opponent over the top. A problem that I have with the Texans is that Brian Hoyer is one of the worst Madden 16 quarterbacks. Here he just threw 2 overthrow passes, 1 on the deep pass, then to the sidelines. We get to 3rd and 10. Everyone thinks I'm going to Hopkins on that motion, but actually we're surprising our opponent with a run. Since Hoyer isn't that good, we got to keep him in manageable situations, and on 4th and 2, we could go with a run or a simple drag route as we get the first down against zone coverage to Worthy. But where the hell is Hopkins, man? Oh, there he is. We got to get him involved. We have to. Forget about the 5 touchdowns, but if we want to win this game, we got to get our best player involved, and I try to right there on the post route. He's not open, but we find our second best offensive player for the touchdown. He was streaked out of the backfield. Our opponent was not ready for it, and we take the 7-0 lead. For every team that we use in this ranked top 100 showdown, there's going to be about 4 or 5 guys that we really want to utilize. And for the Texans, it's J.J. Watt, obviously. Then we got Clowney, which is typically one of the best run stoppers in this game. Our opponent did get a good run there. 3rd and 5, though, back to the game. We're looking for Perriman. We find him on the left side. We move that deep blue out, thinking he's going to be streaked. We're not paying attention. He hit us with a play-action post route, and Perriman, just like that, scores. I promise you guys, I will not let Brashard Perriman beat me. The Ravens are not that good of an offensive team other than him. So if they have to use force set every play running the ball or throw to Steve Smith, whatever, I'm going to manually play Brashard. I'm going to send my guys back deep so I don't get bombed. Whatever the case may be, I am not letting Perriman beat me. And then on 3rd down, it's time for the Hopkins show, fellas. It is time. He wants the ball. 3rd down, big play. We went to him. We were showing that same motion, running the ball and hitting everyone else but him. Now it's time for him to take over. We get back to another 3rd and 14, though. And we had Hopkins in the slot. Thought that was a good matchup against man coverage. He did not get open. And you know what? We're going to go for it. It's probably not the best move. But against the Ravens, having them have the ball at this side of the field isn't the end of the world. But we have something for our opponent. We know it's cover 4 zone, and we find the seam route with the dot. What I like to do is play pretty conservative on the early downs and then bring out the goodies when need be on 3rd and 4th down. But here we got Hopkins for almost the first touchdown of the day for him. Gets stopped at the 3. We're going right back to him. I mean, why not go to our best player? They're in goal line. They're probably thinking we're going to run the ball. No, we're going to Hopkins for the quick slanted hitch route, getting 6 and his first touchdown of the day. 5:22 left in the second. It's going to be hard to get 4 more touchdowns with him, but as long as we get the W and move on to getting into the top 100, that's the real-time goal. The other one's just a small achievement, but we're still going to try to get it. 2nd and inches here. We're in our QB sneak defense, and I don't know how he just got that, but somehow he got the first down. I was a little late on the tackle. It's cool, though. We'll get him next time he tries that. Here we're on the right cornerback, believe it or not. User in. Guess who's on that side? Yep, Perriman is there. We are not getting beat by him. I don't care. You want to run the ball 30 times with force set? That's cool, because you know what? That's not going to beat us. So we're looking for Perriman no matter where he is, and our opponent's doing a pretty good job at utilizing the opposite side of the field of where Perriman is. I think he realizes that we are trying to take him away, but you know what? He's getting Perriman happy right here as he throws it up, and can you say, give me the worst animation? Come on. Just got para-bombed yet again. Actually, I got paramossed, really, because there's no way that should have happened. But you know what? I did not have my best safety guarding him. To talk about the gems again, besides Watt, Clowney, Hopkins, and Foster, there's two other guys that we really like on this team, and that is Worthy, which is our receiver. He's 93 speed. You're going to see me trying to go over the top with him. And then on the defensive side of the ball, Ballantyne is an animal. He's a 93 speed safety with 90 hit power. He's tall. That's who I'm going to be controlling from now on. If they try to use Perriman deep, I'm going to get the pick with him. But back to the action, though. We are looking crispy right now on the offensive side of the ball. 2nd and 1, 103 left. We're going to slow the game down a little bit, try to get last possession. Coming out in eye close to eye pro. We see our opponent is going to pinch their D-line and linebackers because of the dive. So we're going to just take the toss to the outside right with Alfred Blue, getting 5 yards. Motioning now, Foster to the left. Looking for Hopkins on the drag, and boom! That hurt. Can't afford to get him hurt. So we are going to kind of use him as a decoy on this 3rd and 2. Looking to hit the flats. Even if he's in a cover 2 zone, the way that we're setting up this play, we know we can at least get a few yards to Foster, to the fullback, and that's what we do. That was cover 2 zone. We caught it. He tackled us, but we got the first down, 1st and goal. We're looking back to go to Hopkins, and he does not come down with the ball. 2nd and goal. We got to find a way to get Hopkins in for 6. And that's exactly what we do here. We motion a receiver to the right, but that was to get Hopkins open on the corner as we just beat that cover 2 zone. What a play. Number 2 for the day for DeAndre Hopkins. This end goal of 5 touchdowns is kind of looking a little realistic. We have an idea of what our opponent likes to do on defense. We already have 2 for the day for him. The end of the half is about to wind down here. Our opponent thinks they're going to fool us again with this post route. We are there. Can't fool us twice, man. So that is the end of the first half. Second half goals. Keep attacking with DeAndre Hopkins on offense. And defensively, do not let Perriman beat you. 1st and 10, we know a toss is coming. So we play out toss defense. And he wrongfully tries to run to the side of Clowney. And man, oh man, you can't tackle that boy. He's slowly becoming one of the best run-stopping linebackers in the NFL. If only he could blitz and rush the passer as good. We're going to try to get him involved with that too, as our opponent hits us with a screen against our blitz. Luckily, he lost yards, so 3rd and 20. I make a crazy adjustment here. I man up my right corner on the slot receiver, Steve Smith. I'm going to manually play Perriman deep. And our corner that we manned up on the right almost made a play on that C route. 4th and 9. My opponent's going for it. And it's time to utilize the best overall player on the Houston Texans. None other than J.J. Watt. Boom. Getting the stop. Now we have perfect position to take a 2-score lead. Already close to the red zone in field goal range. We see press coverage yet again. We know we can take advantage of this. We're going to motion Hopkins out on a fade route. And even if this is zone coverage, we should be able to bomb our opponent. We motion him out. He gets a step and we lob it up. And can you say number 3 for the day for DeAndre Hopkins? We got plenty of time to get 2 more. 3:32 left in the 3rd. We have a 2-touchdown lead. And now that we have that lead, we're really going to try to utilize Hopkins as many times as possible. And it definitely helps that our defense is balling right now. Every time my opponent tries to run a screen, we are locking it up until this point. We make a bad user tackle and he breaks for a long run. That was my fault. It wasn't the defense's fault. That was good D. We just did not make the tackle. So, yeah, he's getting close to the red zone. He chucks it up into double coverage. And listen, you would think that's a one-in-a-lifetime pass, right? Odell Beckham. No. This one-handed grab is probably the first of about 4 other times that you're going to see that this game. This game. When I say game, I don't mean Madden 16. I mean this friggin' game. My opponent is going to get at least like 2 or 3 more one-handed grabs. With the Ravens, out of all people. Who the hell is making one-handed grabs on this team? It's a joke. But it's cool. We still have the 7-point lead. We are dotting as long as Hoyer can make some accurate throws, and he clearly can't. 2nd and 10. We're trying to get Hopkins that 4th touchdown. We're going back to him. Man, oh man, Brian Hoyer, you are trash in Madden 16. I actually like you in real life. You put up some decent fantasy points for me in FanDuel, so I can't hate on that. But Madden 16, man, I can't be using you anymore. Here on this play, our opponent hits us with a manual rush untouched. Was not ready for that. Out of field goal range, this is a huge 3rd down. We run a play action pass and dot. I read a cover 2 shell on the right side. Hit that fade as soon as he passed the flat zone. I called the play action play because I did not want to get manually rushed again, and we made it happen on 3rd down. And then 1st down, look at Foster getting groovy, bringing it to the 17-yard line. 4:14 left in the 4th. I try to run a screen. Don't you hate when this happens? You hike the ball and that guy's just sitting right there. I mean, I didn't run a screen all game and he's just on that DT. I mean, whatever. It's okay though, because DeAndre Hopkins is about to get number 4 for the day. How dare you play single coverage with the Ravens, the worst secondary in the league right now, against one of the best receivers in the league. Come on, man. You got to double him, play zone, do something. Do not play single coverage on that man or I will exploit it. So far now, I'm manually playing Perriman with Ballentine. He was going away from him, but this time he tries me yet again. But we're going to say, give me that. Lonnie Ballentine, arguably the best user safety in the game, with the big play. And now we're trying to finish off our opponent. We're trying to get that number 5. We're trying to reach our goal and get the 5 TDs. Yeah, we're getting a little Hopkins happy, and it's costing us, but who cares? We're going back to him on 3rd and 17, using the play we broke down on YouTube a few days ago, looking for the C route. Hopkins is wide open, and Hoyer says, yep, it's confirmed. I am the worst quarterback in Madden. Damn, it's not looking like the 5 TD goal is going to be reached this game, but it does look like we are going to get the win. We keep moving back our safety to wherever Perriman is. We will gladly let you run the ball with the Ravens, especially at this point in the game. 2:17 left in the 4th quarter, and here's another one-handed catch by a random. I think that was Pitta or Gilmore. Either way, no one-handed catches should be made by this team, and there's going to be at least 1 or 2 more one-handed catches before this game's done. But on 3rd down and then 4th down, we send the left-sided pressure. He wasn't ready for it, and we get the stop. Before that, we were sending a lot of right-sided heat, so our opponent was not ready for the left-sided heat. We got the crucial stop, and we are going deep to Hopkins. Can this be his 5th? Ooh, getting close. Game's pretty much over. I'm not going to anyone but Hopkins right here. 30 seconds left. It all comes down to Hoyer throwing an accurate pass, which is probably not going to happen. So 25 seconds left. We have a good idea on how to get him open for the touchdown. We motion him out on a wheel route. It looks like he's open, and can we get number 5? Negative. We do not reach our goal of 5 touchdowns. It was a pretty unrealistic goal, even though Hopkins is an animal. But this game is over. Let's finish it. Icing on the top with another one-handed catch in double coverage. Perriman is the next Randy Moss, apparently, even though he can't even get on the field in real life. But that, my friends, is the ball game. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and remember, comment below what team you would like for us to use next. It's all going to be up to you guys. The team that we use in the next ranked gameplay, which would probably be Wednesday, we're going to use the team that has the most comments below. So let us know if you want us to use, let's say, the Falcons or the Giants or whoever. Let us know in the comments below. Whatever team has the most votes in the comments on this video, we will use in the next ranked gameplay. Our opponent that we just played is not bad. Ranked 709, 131 and 81. The Birdman Jr. 155. Us, though, we have a lot of work to do. We're only 74 and 43. Our rank is 3,400. That is a long way to go to getting in the top 100. But we have confidence that we will go on a huge win streak, 30-game win streak, whatever it takes to get in the top 100. Most of our losses have been lab games and stuff like that. But now we're going to take these games seriously. We're going to post them on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Let's see who we play in the next video Wednesday. And guys, Madden Tip Tuesday is going to be tomorrow. Stay tuned for that, for a new Madden tip. If you enjoyed the offense that we were running in this game, we have a brand new offensive ebook. It's the New Orleans Saints Guide, $19.99 if you're not a member of our website. If you are, it's only $9.99. We broke down pretty much the entire Saints guide, 13 formations broken down, over 30 videos, over 50 plays. It's the best offensive ebook out right now, bar none. We'll continue to showcase the offense in the gameplays, but if you want the offense right now, the link to buy is in the description below. Until next time, it's lights out from MaddenDaily.com. Later.